Gene Galin for the Chatham Journal here at the Moncure School, and we've got the Chatham Middle School girls playing against the Lady Panthers of Moncure. We're probably about 5-6 minutes into the game, and for the most part the Chatham Central team has been able to keep the ball in the Panthers side of the field. Moncure's pretty young this year. And you just got to see a shot on goal that was good. So it's 1-0. Moncure's down to Chatham Central. And we're about close to 10 minutes into the game. And we're into about 15 minutes into the first half. At the middle school level, the halves are 35 minutes per half. Oh, and the shot goes out and over the fence and over the net. And it's still 1-0 here. Chatham Central's got the lead, but Moncure's been a little bit more aggressive and been a little bit more successful about getting the ball into the other end. But Chatham Central definitely has the lead so far and has been the more aggressive of the two teams. And as I say that, oh, nice block kick. Out of bounds. Still purple ball. Ball comes in. And it's headed over to the other side, out of bounds. Ooh, a little bit of a bump there. And at the end of the quarter, it's Chatham Middle 1, Moncure 0. And I do stand corrected. Both teams agreed that they would play quarters versus half, so they've got 15-minute quarters. And they're right now getting ready. You've got the break between the first and second quarter. We're about 10 minutes into the second quarter here. Moncure's still having the pressure put on them by Chatham Middle. And it's blue ball. A little pressure there before it gets kicked out. It's still in. Purple's keeping the pressure on the red and blue team of Moncure. And it looks like Moncure's managed to get it out. We're in the last 5 minutes of the first half, and Moncure has been successful in getting the ball down to the other end this time around, but it looks like Chatham Middle's heading back over. So Moncure is not making it easy for him. The ball goes out of bounds. Still, we've got a score of Chatham Middle of 1 and Moncure 0. We should be getting down to the end of the... There we go. It's the end of the second quarter, end of the first half. Score: Chatham Middle 1, Moncure 0. I'm in the Moncure end of the... Actually, no, I'm in the Chatham Middle end of the field here. And most of the action has been over in the Moncure end of the field. As Chatham Middle, we're about 5 minutes left in the third quarter here. I'm shooting from the Chatham Middle part of the field, and most of the action has been on the other end in the Moncure part of the field as Chatham Middle continues to put the pressure on Moncure, and the ball goes out of bounds. And it's still Chatham Middle's ball. Purple. And we're getting ready for the throw-in. And here comes Moncure. It's kicked off to the side. He goes for it, it's out of bounds. And it's still Moncure's ball. Thrown by Moncure. And the ball goes over to purple. Score still Chatham Middle 1 and Moncure 0. That's blue ball. And we're starting off the last 15 minutes of this game. Moncure's down to Chatham Middle 1-0. For the most part, Chatham Middle has been pretty successful keeping the ball in Moncure's end of the field. However, Moncure's defense has been pretty decent. They're only down 1-0. So again, we've got 15 minutes here. Anything can happen. Could turn out to be a tie game, or Chatham Central can add on some extra points, or hey, just end up at 1-0. We're in the last few minutes of the game here. Chatham Middle just missed a close shot at goal. A goalie kick. The ball came back out. Got towards the midfield, and it's back in Moncure's side of the field. Score still 1-0, but Chatham Middle, for the most part, managed to keep the ball, I would say, more than 70% of the time, or 75% of the time, in Moncure's side of the field. So it's been difficult for Moncure to come out and score. However, they've actually done a pretty decent job. The first goal happened at less than the 10-minute mark of the first quarter, and it still continues to be 1-0, but time is running out for Moncure as Chatham Middle continues to keep the ball in their end, and we're less than 5 minutes left in this game. And so the game comes to an end, and at the end of the game, it's Chatham Middle 1 and Moncure 0.